Thank you for that welcome, and thank you, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Rhode Island, Connecticut, and New York. Thank you. And tonight I can also say thank you, America, because after 43 primaries and caucuses, many long days, and more than a few long nights, I can say with confidence and gratitude that you have given me a great honor and solemn responsibility. And together we are going to win on November 6th. We launched this campaign not far from here. Beautiful day in June on a farm in New Hampshire. It's been an extraordinary journey. You know, Americans have always been eternal optimists. But over the last 3.5 years, we've seen hopes and dreams diminished by false promises and weak leadership. Everywhere I go, Americans are tired of being tired. And many of those who are fortunate enough to have a job are working harder for less. For every single mom who feels heartbroken when she has to explain to her kids that she needs to take a second job and won't be home as often. For grandparents who can't afford the gas to visit their grandchildren anymore. For the mom and dad who never thought they'd be on food stamps. For the small business owner desperately cutting back just to keep the doors open one more month. To all of the thousands of good and decent Americans I've met who want nothing more than a better chance, a fighting chance. To all of you, I have a simple message. Hold on a little longer. A better America begins tonight. Tonight is the start of a new campaign to unite every American who knows in their heart that we can do better. The last few years have been the best that Barack Obama can do, but it's not the best America can do. Tonight is the beginning of the end of the disappointments of the Obama years. And it's the start of a new and better chapter that we will write together. This has already been a long campaign, but many Americans are just now beginning to focus on the choice before the country. In the days ahead, I'll look forward to spending time with many of you personally. I want to hear what's on your mind, hear about your concerns, and I want to learn about your families. I want to know what you think we can do to make this country better and what you expect from your next president. And I'll probably tell you a little bit about myself. I'll start by talking about my wife, Ann, of course. And I'll probably bore you with stories of my sons and my grandkids. I'll tell you how much I love the country. This extraordinary land where someone like my dad, who grew up poor, never graduated from college, could pursue his dreams and work his way up to running a great car company. Only in America could a man like my dad become governor of a state where he once sold paint from the trunk of his car. I'd say to you, when I see you, I think I'll tell you that you may have heard that I was successful in business. Yep, that rumor's true. But you might not have heard that I became successful by helping start a business that grew from 10 people to hundreds of people. You might not have heard that our business helped start other businesses like Staples and the Sports Authority and a new steel mill and a learning center called Bright Horizons. And I tell you that not every business made it. And there were good days and bad days. But every day was a lesson. And after 25 years, I know how to lead us out of this stagnant Obama economy and into a job-creating recovery. 4 years ago, Barack Obama dazzled us in front of Greek columns with sweeping promises of hope and change. But after we came down to earth, after all the celebration and the parades, what do we have to show for 3.5 years of President Obama? Is it easier to make ends meet? Is it easier to sell your home or buy a new one? Have you saved what you needed for retirement? Are you making more at your job? Do you have a better chance to get a better job? Are you paying less at the pump? You know, if the answer were yes to those questions, then President Obama would be running for re-election based on his record, and rightly so. But because he has failed, he will run a campaign of diversions and distractions and distortions. That kind of campaign may have worked at another place and in a different time, but not here.